Previously, we've talked about Luo Gongyu, Lin Jing Shan, and their teacher Fan Shudong. Now let's take a step back in time to the origins of Seven Star Mantis. Fan Shudong's teacher was a man named Wang Yun Shang. Wong lived and taught martial arts in Suochengli, the old centre of Yantai we explored in the last video. He was actually originally a long fist practitioner and had his own school and many students. He learnt his long fist right here in the Jade Emperor Temple from the abbot who was called Li Zhi. We are now at the Jade Emperor Temple on a hill just above Yantai City, overlooking the city. This is the place where the founder of Seven Star Mantis, Wang Yun Shang, had originally learnt long fist before he learnt Mantis. So it's quite an important place in the history of Mantis. And what do you think, Alex?
Dude, it's awesome. I was telling Will, studying Mantis in Texas and first hearing the stories of Wang Yun Shang, it's like, okay, he fought Li Zhi Jian, he realized he wasn't that good, he wanted to learn from Li Zhi Jian, Mantis. And in my mind, it's like, oh, well, I'm in Texas. That's somewhere far away in China, the mists and the hills. And hearing, Zhonglian Bao talk about it, he's like, oh yeah, that happened. He's like basically saying that happened 3 blocks away, or that happened here in town. It's like, it's here. So being at the site of that moment in the lineage, it's awesome.
It's such I think a perspective changer to really see and feel the places where the art comes from. Like, is it going to make you a better fighter? Like, no. But, as far as like understanding the art and, enriching your practice and, gaining an understanding of the context behind everything, then, coming to these places, there's a guy with a martial art weapon just behind me there. But just coming to these places and seeing them and being able to, put a location and onto these stories makes it into a real thing. I think we have to show her the tickets. 你好2张才有一个谢谢
你好
Well, this is
Dude,
the Jade Emperor Temple. You're finally here.
awesome. Look at this. As soon as I was seeing this, is like perfect place to practice martial arts. You've got nature, the border with the wall, the yin yang bagua on the floor. It's almost actually kind of like what someone would imagine as far as like a courtyard, like, oh, these warriors in China are lining up and practicing. I mean, it's not disappointing, let me put it that way.
So, like, there's old photos of Zhonglian Bao, black and white ones from, like, I don't know, the 70s or 80s of him practicing here. Yu Tian Cheng, who's one of the other main Sevenstar teachers here in Yantai, he used to teach just up there. His class used to be up on the top part there. There's old photos of Lin Jing Shan from, like, pre-communist era doing some poses with a famous long fist master, Tan Fu Cheng, and they were doing postures right in front in this open space where we are here. So not only Wang Yun Shang the founder, but like this place in Mantis history, Seven Star history specifically, is like ground zero.
Yeah.
Not even a hub, it's ground zero of Seven Star Mantis wherever you are in the world. You have to come and touch the ground and do a form.
Oh, I guess it's on.
Let you guys hear it here first. I'm also filming an absolutely epic masterclass tutorial for Luanjie, which is the mother form of Taiji Meihua Mantis. I'm filming some of the segments here outside the Jade Emperor Temple, as it's, such an important site in the history of Mantis. So yeah, this tutorial is something that I'm looking to release later in this year. It's going to be, it's not going to be just a regular tutorial. This is going to be, as I said, this is a masterclass. So this is going to be focusing mainly on the tradition of Tuisho Shan, which is through my first teacher, Zhou Jiandong. But I'm also going to be looking at some, comparing it to some other versions of Luanjie. For example, I've been learning the Hao family one from my new teacher, Wang Yun Shang. I've also been picking up, the knowledge and skills and ideas from other teachers that I've met through filming interviews and through exchanging with. So I'm going to be also comparing different understandings and interpretations of Luanjie. I'm going to be looking at breaking down the form with all of the applications, not only just like explaining the applications, but also teaching you practical drills that you can use to really develop and use these applications, in real application, in real time. There's also going to be, some of the history and development of Luanjie. You'll also get like PDFs of the old Quanpu from Liang Shui Shang, from Tuisho Shan. So this is going to be, honestly speaking, the most complete Luanjie tutorial ever made to this date. So stay tuned, that'll be coming out later this year.
Wow. Awesome. The bell. So, in Wong Hanfun's staff form, there's a move where you tuck the staff behind you, you get in close range, and you strike. And it says your fist should be like a big log, striking the bell, ringing the bell.
Nice. It looks like they used to have a log.
Yeah, you can tell it's where it'd be, and then boom. Awesome.
Right onto that circle there.
Yeah. I love it.
Wong was born in 1854 and at the age of 23 began teaching the long fist he had learnt at this temple. After several years, a wandering traveller by the name of Li Zhi Jian, often named Fast Hands Li, passed by and saw Wang Yun Shang teaching long fist. A challenge match ensued and Li was said to have beaten Wong with ease, causing Wong to request Li to teach him his mantis boxing. Wong then went on to combine his previous knowledge with this new skill, and named his art Seven Star Mantis, in a nod to Taoist cosmology. Little is known for certain about Li Zhi Jian, and there has been much speculation about where his mantis came from. All we know for certain is that he was from Pingdu County, near Qingdao City, and that he made a living working as a caravan escort around northern China. Some say he later spent time in Fujian in southern China, working as a bodyguard for a Qing official. What we can say is that the core concepts and methods of Seven Star Mantis were established first by Li and then organized and developed by Wong. To find out more about these core principles, the chairman of the Liang Mantis Promotion Association, Chen Wensheng, took us to meet the grandson of Lin Jing Shan, Master Lin Dong Zhu. Hey guys, I want to interrupt this video briefly just to recommend a product to you. If you're thinking about coming out here to China to train martial arts or just to travel or whatever, but you're concerned about accessing your foreign apps on your phone, YouTube, Facebook, everything like that, a lot of people nowadays are recommending VPNs, but I'll be completely honest with you, speaking from experience, a lot of the VPNs are not working reliably here in China anymore. And so I'm going to offer you an alternative solution, and that is an eSIM by Arello. So Arello offers a range of eSIMs for different countries and regions all around the world, not just for here in China, but if you are traveling and you're in need of an eSIM, it's honestly a lot better, more efficient than, landing in the airport, trying to find a store where you can buy a local SIM card, worrying if the store's even going to be open, if you're arriving, early in the morning or late at night, worrying they're going to give you the best deal. You can have that all ready to go as soon as you land. And if you are here in China specifically, their China eSIM accesses a Hong Kong data network, meaning that you can get onto fully unrestricted internet without the need of a VPN. As you can see from the skyline, I am right here in Shanghai. I'm not using a VPN. I'm accessing YouTube, I'm accessing Instagram, I'm accessing Facebook, all of which without using a VPN, just from Arello's China eSIM. Now, if you sign up using the link below, you can get 15% off your first purchase or 10% off if you're a returning customer. It's really a great opportunity, and I can't recommend this app enough.
新唐人圈它是以骑行式，骑行式就是我们这个动作，骑行步、骑行手、骑行式，以这个式为主，通过这个动作组合其他的动作，进行演练，进行实践，再一个特点就是骑行唐人圈这一块，这油猛快速，练起来不是很油的，要猛刚。刚锋有油，油锋有刚，对，像猛虎一样，猛打猛冲，这个特点不是他们现在练了，这么比划，这个不对。再一个就是他的手法快速多变，一脚多变，再一个就是从劲力方面，骑行唐人圈它注重什么？快劲儿，囫囵劲儿。你光有囫囵劲儿不行，必须还得快。
But also to be fast. Use your whole body to generate power, but also to be fast.
现在他们练唐人圈，光强调囫囵劲儿了，缺少一个快脆。
He said now a lot of people focus on the Hulunjin. It's a Laiyang kind of dialect word for, it basically just means like full power, like Zhongjin I guess would be like the Mandarin equivalent. He says nowadays everyone's so focused on that they forget speed, but you have to have both together if you want to be able to use it.
囫囵劲儿不打赢，快劲儿打赢，快脆打赢。
You can't hit someone with power, you hit someone with speed.
囫囵劲儿再加上个快，这个劲儿爆发力出来了。
So you see then the explosive power comes out when you combine both of those together.
在实践方面，它是脚子击打，打子击脚，连打带脚，连脚带打，自上打下，打下反向，自右左，这个它是互相的，叫对方防不胜防，是这样它的技术实践的这个方面的东西。
So always changing direction, the whole like 举上而打下, like going high and striking low, coming to the left and then to the right, always changing, like attack and defense linked together, like constantly chaining everything together and changing everything together. Yeah.
这重点是还是脚子击打，打子击脚，啪啪痛死，你看，啪痛死。
Striking and
不
blocking
能
at
这
the
样
same time,
就完了。
like not 1-2.
痛死的，啪下。骑行唐人圈还有一个手法叫做佝偻手，佝偻手，佝偻手，佝偻它主要是以放手为主，放手。
It's a defensive.
佝打、偻打，再就是还有个快闪手，搂出去你啪啪啪就是几下，不能就一下。什么叫快闪手？3下，
Like he's saying something about something called fast three hands. It's like has to be don't just hit someone once. You have to do everything in threes. Like once is not enough.
这是应该说这是骑行唐人圈的也是核心的东西。
He thinks everything he just said is the core of the Seven Star. So the Seven Star posture, the speed plus power, the idea of changing direction and confusing the opponent, linking things together, and then these combinations of three.
Whoa.
Lin Dong Zhu's insights into the core of Seven Star Mantis left us with much food for thought. While we'll never know exactly what Li Zhi Jian actually taught Wang Yun Shang, it seems plausible that these ideas were among them. For the final part of our trip, we wanted to take another step back in time, this time into the realm of myth and legend. Every style of Mantis Kung Fu agrees on one thing: the legend of a man named Wang Long who created the style after witnessing a mantis catching a cicada. While there are many variations of this myth, many of them place Wang Long in the sacred Taoist mountain range of Laoshan, just outside the city of Qingdao. We decided to end our journey there and look at the various myths of Wang Long.